In previous video we discussed a little bit about the chain rule. Here we discussed a few things about the chain rule and how to apply the chain rule. Now see here, again I want to just say here, like if you have a function y equals something like plus 3u plus 9. Suppose this is your function y equals to u to the power 100 plus 3u plus 9, and another function you can say like u equals to something like x to the power 5 plus 1. You have now you have two functions. All right, see, here is y equals to u to the power 100 plus 3u plus 9, and u equals to x to the power 5 plus 1. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to combine this whole function. Like this I have written with this I have written with white color, and another we have written with the yellow color, right? So both this function I'm going to combine, and my function will be now y equals to, in the place of u I'm going to put the value of this. It will be x to the power 5 plus 1 whole to the power 100, and again 3, and this is my u, that is x to the power 5 plus 1 and plus 9. Now here you have such a function. Now question is saying you, hey, find out the derivative of this function y. Now in this cases, you have to use the chain rule. So such a complex function it is. Who is going to elaborate this? I cannot expand it easily, right? I need to use a binomial, and it will be a binomial theorem, and it will be a very, very huge, so nobody is crazy to solve this kinds of problem in that way. So that is why we discussed actually a chain rule. So here, to find out the derivative of this, we need to use a chain rule. What is we discussed just recently, in previous video. So now actually, like question may tell you like find out the derivative of this by giving a dy over, like this question will say find out the derivative of this dy over dx, or simply say find out the dy over the dx, and they will give you the two functions, right? Sometimes question can give you like by combining this both. Most of the cases you'll get the question like this, means a complex form of function you'll get, and you need to find out the derivative, and there you should be clever, and you should have to find out what are the two functions, what are the three functions that has been combined. And here you caught that x to the power 5 plus 1 and x to the power 5 plus 1, in these two places, one function is being repeated. So x to the power 5 plus 1 is one function, right? And then which has been actually enclosed by another function, you can say engulfed by another function y, right? So here our chain rule we need to find out, and our chain rule says like derivative of y with respect to x is derivative of the function y with respect to u, again derivative of the function u with respect to x. Most of the cases, people used to cancel out this, or people think, hey, why we're multiplying and dividing by this, can't we cancel out? No, it's not like this is one ratio and this is another ratio. It's like derivative of y with respect to u it is, and this is derivative of u with respect to x. It's something different, all right? So don't think in that way. Now this is our function, no, sorry, this is our formula. So this formula I'm gonna use, right? This is called chain rule, or whatever you can say. This rule I'm going to use it here, and by using this rule, what can I say, like question is, this is my question, all right? I had not get these things, suppose nothing, simply the question is telling you, hey, find out the derivative of this. Then in that case what you'll say, let you can say u is another function which is x to the power 5 plus 1. Therefore your y is going to be now u to the power 100 plus 3u plus 9. So you have now u as well as y. Means you are writing this y function as a composite function, right? So first what do we need? We need dy over du. So I'm just going to differentiate this function y. So I'm going to differentiate this function y with respect to u. What I will get? So derivative of this whole with respect to du. Now what I will get? Like I'm just going to use a use of power rule and the sum rule. 100 times u to the power 99. Actually one power get reduced. I hope you know these things because we have done a lot of practice of this. And then plus this is 3u, right? Derivative of u with respect to u, that's 1, right? So simply I'm going to write here 3. So finally what we get to the power 99 plus 3, right? One thing we got. Now we need to work on another function u. So let's first now find out the derivative of this function u with respect to x. because this is the actually here y is the function of variable u, and here u is the function of variable x. So that's why here when I was finding out the derivative, I find out with the u with respect to u, and when I'm going to find out the derivative of u with respect to x, because x is here now variable. So it will be now derivative of this x to the power 5 plus 1, and uh, and with respect to x. So now what I'm going to get, I'm just going to simply use power rule in this step, and here it's a derivative of constant, so it's 0. So it will be simply 5 times x to the power 4. Power will be 1 reduced. Now see, I have dy over dy over du I have find out, and I have found out du over dx. So now I can easily say my derivative of this function y, right, which is dy over dx, is simply, I'm going to use this rule: derivative of the function y with respect to u, and derivative of the function, sorry, it's u with respect to x, right? So let's use it. And if we are going to use this dy over du, we have already find out here dy over du, which is actually 100 u to the power 99 plus 3. So here it is 100 u to the power 99 plus 3, and then times du over dx. So how can I get du over dx? Here I have already find out that is 5x to the power 4. So I can write here now 5x to the power 4. And now let's put the value of u. Here we have actually, imagine u is actually x to the power 5 plus 1. So now I'm going to remove that, and I'm going to get 100 times, in the place of u, what can I write? I can write x to the power 5 plus 1. So I'll get x to the power 5 plus 1 to the power 99 plus 3, and then times this 5x to the power 4. So let's arrange this properly, and what we'll get, so our dy over dx is now going to be, this is 100, right? So, and this is 3. So let first multiply this. We'll get 5 times 3, that is 15x to the power 4, and then plus this 5x to the power 4 will multiply this whole quantity, then it will be 500 x to the power 4 times x to the power 5 plus 1 to the power 99. So this is our derivative of the function, and we are done here. So like this, by using the chain rule, we need to find out the derivative. And I really suggest you please watch one by one the videos of 2-3 more videos you see, and I'm sure you'll be definitely you'll feel easy to find out the derivative of any kind of complex function using this chain rule, right? Here actually now we are just going to discuss an algebraic function, very simple algebraic function. Once we start learning a trigonometric function, logarithm function, everything we'll be learning one by one. So keep on watching. We'll be meeting the next video, and better, I hope we'll be getting more concept there, right? So goodbye.